Right. Welcome back to the Séance of Black Manor. We have finally, finally, seriously reached the next day, the third day, and also the final day of this game. Sorry. Um, allergies are keeping me up at night. I look like I cry just because I have overly stimulated eyes right now. I did use my eye drops, allergy eye drops, but now they're even more red. But okay. Anyway, we just woke up from very weird drug trip that we got put on by our host, seemingly. Watching somebody get abducted through a portal in the garden, and apparently a guard being forced to stay on this mortal plane even though he wants to go back home underground. Why they need to abduct humans for his return, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. And yeah, without further ado, let's see what Sunday has to offer us. Did I click on that game? No. Right, I saw that letter last time, but just didn't want to interact with it just yet. Okay, so those what? Why can I look at the chat now all of a sudden? Right. So the paintings change back apparently. And we have, what's this? An invite to lunch today with Marquess Blake at 1 p.m. in the dining hall. Alright, interesting. October 31st, 11 a.m. Bedroom 4, waterroom. Why is there a cart of Mary Blake? That is Mary Blake, right? Can I eavesdrop?
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't... Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
True that.
Look, whatever she got you into, just... be careful.
Who got her into what?
Oh, thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
No, you can leave that basement door open. I need to go in there. Please and thank you. Mr. Toussaint. Do I have anything to talk to you about? I don't think so. Right. First and foremost, I need to find Joyce. No, Joyce, I need you. Might you be at the service, baby? Joyce, please. Doesn't suddenly show up on this, does she? Would be very helpful if she did. Aw. Ah, that's the doctor, right? I was confused for a second there. Yeah, I don't see her. I don't see her anywhere. That's not very good. Just a quick look, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it. What's that? Mrs. Joyce, I just need you to corroborate an alibi so that I then can confront somebody else about their misdeeds. You know? Please. Hey, Strobe on you guys? Yes.
Yeah. If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
Now, what excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
Very understandable. Rain's beautiful. If watched from the inside, with a hot cup of cocoa, a blanket, and either a good book or movie. Peak rain.
Well, that might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father.
Speaking from experience, that sounds horrible.
We have a new stable master, of course. But I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days, with the Onda Sherlock?
With the what now?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection, if the people attending this thing are anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could see. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
We never told her why she's not able to see right now, which does not feel right to me. Seeing how her chosen partner, her girlfriend, did that to her. Yes, with good intentions, in the sense that she kind of had to block her sight to move around her and do the things that she wanted to do. But this is still abusive behavior. You can't just because someone's ability is inconveniencing you, blind them, basically, or take away one of their senses. Unless, of course, you ask first and they agree. Like, if, for example, you were to say, like, love, do you want to experience life as a normal human being? with no sight, and your partner then agrees, then that's fine. It's not entirely correct still, since you're still trying to sneak around her, but you at least got her permission to do so. Now you have the fact that her partner is drugging her behind her back, not really minding other possible side effects that this medication that she's giving her could have. Like, what the fuck? Don't just drug people without their knowledge in general.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
Okay. Don't need either of you. That's church, right? Yes. This gate is open now, so I can access the graveyard and church. I think there's a service on in the church at the moment. Yeah, I don't want to go there. I really don't want to listen to mass, but, you know. No, maybe... No. Do you know somebody here? Mr. Dupré? I never analyzed you? What? I wasted a minute on something I already did. I thought I didn't do it. That's why I did it again.
Hello again, my...
Yeah, So what are your plans?
Is she really laid to rest?
She is. Thanks be to Manor. And thanks to you and Mrs. Joyce, of course.
Speaking of Mrs. Joyce, do you know where she
And
is?
that means... you will not see her again.
Not in this life, no. Why are you asking?
My brother. He is dead. Since coming here, I've learned he's still with me.
Unfinished business of his own, perhaps.
But how do I find out what it is and free him? Before he becomes trapped like your Laura.
That I do not know, Mr. Ward. But if Laura found a way to get you to free her, I'm sure your brother can too.
Thank you, I guess. Oh, that is a... of Miss Dean. Thought that was Mary. Do you recognize Mom? Why, of course, that's... Oh, sorry. That's Miss Dean, isn't it? I should be able to make the distinction. I should. Okay, I don't see anything. Let's talk about the ball since I'm here. What did you make of that ball last night? Why, it wasn't dissimilar to Mardi Gras back home. Less soulful, but when you are as homesick as I find myself to be, it was a welcome distraction. Did you spot the quartet? Apparently that 4-piece were killed here over 100 years ago by the maquettes of the time, so nobody else would hear how finely they played. They just placed some instruments and let those lost souls find them. Quite macabre, but also fascinating. Okay. Didn't I know? I think I asked about all of these already. No, I'm good, thank you.
Not at all, Mr.
Can I go in here? Mausoleum. It do be locked. Not nice. Ooh, conversation I can listen in on.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed.
So it was never taken or never put in.
The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten.
All the world surrounding them. See?
I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
Okay. Do I need any of you right now? Alright, her was animation, find where to play the melody, yeah. That I'm quite sure was in the basement. You know what, let's go to the service since there is a chance that our Mrs. Joyce is in there. Even though it didn't say in her schedule, but my, why is there such a door here? Locked, of course.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand séance you're all here to attend this evening.
Sure, 16 minutes, it's fine.
A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails, where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
I should follow him.
Apparently I should. He got far in that little time. Haunted expression. There's a troubled look in his eyes. Pocket watch. Though he might hide it, he is keeping a close eye on time. An open, straight stance as is so common with the gentry. Over here. He looks exhausted, tired shoulders, and like he has been exhausted for a very long time at that. Alright.
Ah, a new guest. You would be Mr. Ward then?
You invited me for lunch, so shouldn't you know what I look like?
I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
Is it actually pronounced Marquess? In German it's more of a K sound, Marquess. That's why I keep saying it that way. But okay. Marquess. I'll try to remember.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today. To meet you before the séance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marquess. I certainly hope to see you there.
Ward says Marquess.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand séance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Thank you. Do I have anything? All from Grace. I can ask him about the bridge game. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the bridge game on Tuesday. Yes, I have been trying to spend time with all the event participants. It was a suitable way to meet many at once. Do you know who attended? Honestly, not all of them. Miss Callaghan organized it, I believe. Her and her boy, the doctor, were there. Simon, Mr. Coventry, too. And the second table. I cannot. Well, that would be me. Barely remembering anyone. Barely remembering anyone. Tell me a bit about your wife. I heard of your late wife, my condolences. My thanks, Mr. Ward. You know, it was a controversial marriage. Her family were not of high enough status for my title. My own Catherine, God rest her soul, was just glad I had married it all. She felt I had thrown too much of myself into this hotel business. She was right, of course. After the hardships of the famine, I had felt it was important to secure the family house and finances, but for whom? With no heirs. But then, if Mary had not come to stay here, we would never have met. And so the great wheel turns. Have you ever felt love, Mr. Ward? She unlocked me, is how I would describe it. She is my everything. I am sorry, Mr. Ward. You will have to excuse me for a moment. End of the line. Thank you. Now, where were you? Where were we? Can I ask you about Wilhelmina? Does the name Wilhelmina Blake mean anything to you? Ah, a great aunt of mine. If I am not mistaken, I don't recall much about her. She disappeared long before I arrived into the world. But yes, I do recall that she disappeared. We have a portrait of her in the lobby, I believe. And no doubt something on her in the library, if you are interested. Already looked it up, thank you. End of the line. Are there many Blakes left? No, the manor was full once, the family larger, but it is just Walter and I now. No doubt some distant relatives exist somewhere, but I don't know of them. The number dwindled each generation, tragedy and marriage into other families. The west of Ireland is very remote. Once a woman has been betrothed, she rarely keeps in touch, and is even less likely to return. An event like this, it must seem strange to your peers? Mr. Ward, I have no peers. This is my land and my coin. I will make use of it in any way I wish. Let the babbling masses complain. It only serves to highlight how little they understand, or dare to understand, really. Alright. I don't feel like it's him. Did you personally invite Miss Dean to the Manor, Marquette? The only guest that was invited was Miss Mantovani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Yeah, the ball. You will forgive my forwardness, but I wasn't expecting a gala quite like the one last night. I assure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I, but these things, rituals, I mean, rituals. You mean to say that was part of the séance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we performed the séance, but we have been hurtling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. Anything else I'm interested in right now? Carriage accident. Might I ask what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Goreford for a treat, to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. The storm came in that day, quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe, but they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the winds strong, a tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was... well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. Oh, alright. No, that was general. Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Thank you. Interesting. Oh yeah, I solved Quinn's mystery, right? Right? Yeah, I did. I did indeed. Hi, Dawn. Okay, then let's check real quick if we can go through the supply entrance into the basement. It looks so cold, and all these women are just barely wearing anything. I feel cold just looking at them. Seriously. Wear a coat at least. Somebody think of your health. I say, well, sniffling away, but that's allergies, alright? Allergies. It's not my fault. My, what are you doing here? Any interesting subjects for your camera? Damn it. Mr. Doyle.
What's
Busy
taking so
drinking?
long? Oh, sorry, sir. Can I help you with something?
Something like that. Can you let me into the basement? The basement would be very nice. Catacombs? What do you know of the catacombs under the manor? Ah, I've heard they exist, but I've never been able to find them. Wait, how do you know about those? Wait, how did I know about them? Ah, for a moment there, real want to know crept up in me. But it's gone again. Odd. Odd indeed.
Alright.
Odd indeed. Okay, I can't go there. Mrs. Joyce is not available for a while longer. Dining room. Oh, that's the dining room. I was about to say. Why is the ballroom locked up again? That is not the case, is it now? Yeah, it's open. Let's check it out. Let's go here and then should be able to get in here. And then technically there should be a hidden entrance. That looks promising. That looks creepy. Anybody in here? Can I take this? No. Sad. Why does it tell me that cell 4 is locked if it's literally open? Right, we need to go to cell 7, right? If I remember correctly, that is, yep, cell 7. Go up here and then to the end. It's locked, but it looks like it was recently used. This looks to be the area marked on the map Mrs. Lau gave me. I wonder who might have a key. Huh. So it's reversed? Everything that should be open is closed, according to the map, and the rest is open? No, not entirely. Guard room should be through here. Do we have a key here? It's a guard room. There should be something here, no? I guess technically, yes. Anything else of interest? Oh, that's the serious symbol. It's the cell where Eamon was locked up in. Oh! That felt a bit close for comfort. Is that the same conversation I already listened to?
If I'd known you...
Yep.
We have... They don't...
Interesting conversation, I know, riveting.
Mr. Ward.
I'm fine, thank you. Catacombs. There are tunnels beneath the house. Catacombs, really, filled with skeletons. there. No, there can't be. I'd known about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed... Would I miss that? Why can't I talk to him about the portal? Him and Walter, what? You'll think me a madman for asking this, but have you ever seen a portal on the grounds? Portal, like a window. Of sorts. A portal to another... How do I put this? If you want to say a portal to another world, then no, I have not seen nothing like that in my time here. But if you saw one, or think you did, I'd believe it. This place has secrets, for sure, and it's selective about who it shows them to. Why can't I talk to him about it? Sometimes it's really weird in what I can interact with and whom I can talk to with certain evidences. You know what, sure, since he's technically not really involved in that, I'd want to know. Have you noticed anything odd about Miss McLeod's behavior since she's been here? I've overheard her complaining about a loss of sight, but it's not my place to pry. Confident the matter is resolved now, sir. She'll be right in no time. True. Heard the song recently that I just cannot place. Does it sound familiar to you? Can't say I recognize the tune, but I'm not really the musical sort. Maybe if you tried it on an instrument, it would come back to you. Okay. Thank
Right.
I'm still pissed. Kinda looks like somebody who's wearing a mask of a mouse head. I don't think I can do a whole lot much. A whole lot more, I mean. Staples. Library. There was a few more things I could look into. I guess I could do that. Nothing. Huh? Mary Blake. Did I not look into? After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness. The Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ricketts schools, and widows' almhouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organised fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university education of her 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up a position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar of her community and the very image of a God-fearing woman, until her death in 1894. Irish gods, Gnosticism. There's nothing new, so no. Anything here that I don't know yet? No. Hope of the gods? No. No. I don't think I've ever looked at the device. Strange Mr. Varley.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Kind of. Can I finally turn in the keys? No. That is still a no. You would be best to speak with the stable master about the stable master. Okay. That's fine by me. Unhappy expression.
I need nothing else.
Certain.
You know, my expression would also be very unhappy if I had to stand here listening to the clock ticking away all day long. Why are you so
What do you think you'll
aggressive
do
with
when
me?
the
Didn't
seance is
I
over?
fix your problem?
I have what I came for and more. I only hope to learn my father's name, but to see him. And now I have the inheritance from quarantine? This is more than the fresh start I came here hoping for. And I like it here. I like knowing that I am in my father's homeland, and I have met some people that I might one day call friends. Forever? Who knows? This event has changed my world. And I need time to process all of that. But all that matters is right now, yes? And right now, I'm happy here. I have answers and a home. I cannot ask for more.
Good on you, and you also have money, which helps. Isn't it just? Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Huh? This? Ah, that's just the explanation on how to fix this stupid thing if it were to break again. You know, I'm kinda surprised that Varley never tried to fix the battery. It is literally explained right next to it how to fix it, and apparently he's just too stupid to count to, what was it, 4 that he needed? He only took 2? Oh. So the seance is held on Mary Blake's death day, meaning probably that the Marquess hopes that she's the one that's gonna get summoned. Does that mean, or possibility I can see is he is keeping that god captive on the mortal plane in hopes that if that god gets frustrated enough, he brings back Mary eventually, or through this seance by sacrificing everybody else. Mr. Tussaud, did I need anything? Yeah, I don't think so. And I'm losing my voice more and more. You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I've read about. Where did you...
Was it worth it? You have Ericsson, but at the cost of learning what she would have done.
The depravities of mankind are not new to me. I've seen, indeed experienced firsthand, magic and its beliefs used to justify many terrible things. But what shakes me in this case is the reasoning. That she would do such a thing in the hopes that it might grant her something as trivial as magic. Her humanity meant so little to her. This is what upsets me. What it has done.
Like, no, I wouldn't kill somebody to gain something that could maybe make my life more interesting. Let's say that, since it really depends on the magical ability you will gain through that ritual. How much it will actually affect your life. Like if you had that future sight that Miss Loud has. I think not having gotten used to it throughout the years, I would probably go crazy seeing everything or every possible future play out. Every waking minute. Always knowing that something will happen, when it will happen, or why it will happen. Like, imagine looking at somebody and being like, oh my god, he's gonna die in an accident as soon as he leaves my house. Something like that. And especially in cases like that, you would try to change it, and depending on how this future side works, that could be possible, or you just maybe made it worse and involved more people by trying to stop that one person from dying. So, I don't know, instead of the person not paying attention and walking into the street, now suddenly it's a bus that crashes into the building, killing everybody in it, as well as well, the people driving the bus. I don't know. Stuff like that.
That's all.
I could also be overthinking everything, and I'm probably doing so, but, you know. Safe, just in case, as always. Yes, and we wait until the hour has ended. Why is the Catholic Mass in the drawing room? Ah, okay, so that's why Miss Joyce is in the drawing room. In that case, I actually have to go. Damn it! Ah, what lecture will it be?
The body of Christ.
Amen.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
I really don't. But I guess I have to be here if I want to talk to Joyce so I can corroborate that stupid alibi of Mr. Varley so we can finally confront O'Mara. Ah! Don't eat it. Don't eat it. It tastes like nothing. Don't eat it. Is there something I want to contemplate while I'm here? The missing guests, the burning man, why I am still here. Yeah, all three? The missing guests, I guess.
It has become clear that Miss Dean is only part of what is happening here. Can I discover who was taken last night? Assuming I did not concoct it all. Will some clue become clear to me when I learn their identity? Or will I be as in the dark as I am now? Or worse, more confused even still?
And now, the mass has ended.
Huh. Okay. You know, the Protestant priest at least talks. he was preaching a bit, yeah. But he was very nice about it, even though I guess Blake did leave in the middle of it. Meanwhile here, you just got the body of Christ. Those stupid oblates that taste like nothing, and got drunk on wine. I mean, the blood of Christ, of course. Seriously. Catholics just need a reason to drink alcohol. I believe that's probably the case. And, yeah, I don't know. This felt weird.
You may go in peace.
Thank you. Amen or something. 5 facts uncovered. From what? From doing nothing. Can I go back inside? Please? No, not the ballroom. Are you kidding me? I went to that stupid thing so I could talk to Miss Joyce, and now I can't even... Ah! I just want... Where will she be? For lunch? Where is she? Of course she will be in the dining room, where I also can't interact with her. Hello, can I... So at least at 2 PM I should be able to... find her in the ballroom. That is annoying. Ah, going the wrong direction. Anyway, let's go to the stables to see if I can now go into the basement through the delivery door. Since they're very obvious about the whole delivery being the one time I can go into the basement. Huh? What's happening there?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting here since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right, all right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
The staff are all busy with the delivery, then this might be my best chance to search in there. Enter. Private residence. Don't care about that. Somebody's coming.
Borrow your dorm key for a second.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom, and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Sick. All right, let's go.
Laundry room. Okay, go in there. Why is there a lockup for precious items? It is locked. And there's a key in there. There's a ring of keys inside. Yeah, the gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. I'll need to push the trolley aside and scramble around if I want to get inside. Which can I interact with? Oh. And how, where can I... There. Move. And now, how? Huh. Did I learn how to roll before? I don't remember I did. Huh. What was that? I didn't get to see you. Move. A fine piano, it looks like. Looks to still be in good working order. I wonder if I could try the melody Miss Hisham gave me. That would be... So this is it, the vase Mrs. Sham has been looking for. What was... huh?
You found it.
Holy fuck, you woman, you scared me.
I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind. I can destroy it myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home. Does it matter? Just hand it over.
Destroy it right now.
Give it to me! Now!
No! I won't have you lost, like so many before you.
Good.
And just like that, it's over.
So the ashes
Certainly
of
hope so, at
Wilhelmina
least.
Blake were in there?
Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
What did I... No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine.
Glad to hear it.
Mr. Ward, thank you.
Of course.
With that accursed base gone, I finally have some peace. Some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long. I will be skipping this grand seance as a start. I can see no good to come of it. I will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
Mrs. Shum will no longer be attending the seance. Mrs. Shum has been freed from the curse of Vaz. Okay. 4 more, I think. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate the suspect. No, we did not. Can I move it in a different direction? Oh, there we go. I was about to say the key is gone, but no, it's still here. Set of keys, the key for the basement entrance, the key to the men's dormitory, and a master key for the southwest bedrooms. Southwest corridor. As far as I remember, that's Mr. O'Finn's and Mr. Coventry's rooms. That seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on and not push my luck by being in here any longer. Look at the clipboard. An inventory. A storage map detailing where certain categories of items are kept. Okay. Newspaper. A local paper. There seems to be nothing of note in it. And our dear friends. I should probably close that now. I guess we just leave it open. Oh fuck, I didn't check. Leave. Doyle almost turned around. Okay, we can finally go into the final 2 rooms, I believe. So I have basement key now. My oh my. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Why is that suddenly popping up? Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. What in heaven's name? Trade sack. A bag full of ritual components, maybe a flute, bones, stones with occam carved into them, a tiny bird skull. This could really only belong to Mr. O'Finn. Wait, the symbol on this bag, it's the same as Miss Dean had in her notes. Does that mean Mr. O'Finn is also descended from the ancient bloodlines? Would that be why he was taken too? Oh, he was taken? There's a little adventures in here. Nothing. There's something marked under there, but I can't make out any details. I'll need to move the bed. And we have his robes. Mr. Finn must have dropped them. The third one, what? There, it's been moved recently. Drag marks. It looks as if this bed was moved recently. And it's the same symbol as always. It's the same marking as was under Miss Dean's bed. Was he an intended victim? Was he meant to walk to his fate too? But then why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved? Or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act suddenly for some reason? This is Mr. O'Finn's circlet. And that's his star. There are markings inscribed on it, but what do they mean? Huh? Fire is dying out. It looks as if he slept on the floor by the fire. Might this have saved him from the magic trap under his bed had he not been kidnapped? Okay. Nothing, of course not. And nothing. Well, he can't write, and I don't think he can read, so I guess that makes sense. Stationery. Me. Move here. Dracula by Bram Stoker. A letter instructing that on the event of his death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets be transferred to Walter Blake. Ah. Okay, interesting. Cufflinks, a single cufflink. Where is its counterpart? I see two cufflinks though, unless that is one connected one. Unless that's one connected. Wow, he has such riveting choices of clothing and assortment of clothing. Yeah, that is. A newspaper, what does it say? Local newspaper talking of the death of Mary Blake in 1894. More clothes. Be honest, are you one of those people that unpacks when staying at a hotel? For, let's say, in this case, more so a day max. Maybe 2. Though the rest of them did stay a bit longer. But yeah, especially if I only stay there for a short while, I absolutely would not unpack. Just unpack what I need the night before. And that's about it. This book appears to have been read many times. What is it? Tell me the gist of it. Work correspondence addressed to Simon Coventry. It appears to be a list of ring sizes, along with some figures listing the pieces of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. If my assumption is correct, there is a chance that Walter Blake is actually Coventry's son. Since the Marchioness couldn't get pregnant with Marquess Blake. A small supply of sleeping pills. Poor man, driven so much by his wife's recent death, there's no mementos of her in his room. Schedule. Not that I really need it now. Various unfinished paintings. He has a talent, no doubt. Nothing. A portrait of a lady. Is this Miss Dean? This is unexpected. Various painting supplies. A book on the Blake family and the manor. It has been well read and annotated.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean.
Oh, shut up. I know. I'm trying to, but I can't do that right now. A book on this region of Ireland. All Blake holdings are marked out on it. I did look in it. Anything I haven't interacted with? I don't think so. Domhnall of Finn's goal was to protect the future, as it is his ancient duty as a descendant of the Malaysian rulers. No. The ancient power. The land.
So Mr. O'Finn is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress, as is Miss Dean. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that third line? If so, then who? And were they brought here? Then taken because of their ancestral relationship with the Tuatha Dé Danann and Guivnu?
I do not yet know his final fate. Mr. Finn is of the same bloodline as Miss Dean. This is why he, too, has been taken. Eh? Why does me figuring that out... Okay. Third light is gone now. Then what threshold do the lights measure? Yeah! True. I wonder if I have gathered. No, I do not. Did not, in fact, do so. That was unassigned. Okay. Mysteries. He's the only one where it is unmistakably said that this event is his first time meeting Miss Dean, which makes me believe that he is most likely the overall culprit of inviting her. He is quite obsessed with the Blake family and all that, so yeah, it's kind of strange. Sorry. Right, what? Investigate Mr. Hunter's quarters. Ah, can I go into... Did I not ask him about their relationship? I'm quite sure he was just the groundskeeper from what I gathered from the conversation. Still there. Damn it. I can't go downstairs into the basement while they are still there. That would be suicidal, to say the least. I guess I could go into the garden to talk to Miss Lau about the relationship. The missing person. Research the secret of the star. Okay. Nice. Investigate the basement. Well, okay, let's go into the garden first. Then we have our date with Mr. Blake. Miss Marquez. No, he was called Blake. Of course, I thought I mixed up the names, but no, it is his name. Oh my. There are more people here than I thought.
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've been haunted this entire time now.
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
Same.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
Cool. Okay, let's talk to you ladies.
Hello.
Hello indeed. Relationship. You knew Mr. Hunter before this event, didn't you? Yes, Derek was the groundskeeper on my family estate when I was growing up. I've known him since I was very small. And he was a tremendous help when my second sight came in. No one else really knew what to do with me. It runs in bloodlines, you see, but I have it much more fiercely than anyone in the family's living memory. Sorry, I was so happy to see him here. I've always considered him a good friend, but we've been trying to be discreet. Some people think it's improper. I think it's silly. I've met plenty of terrible men in far better standing. We're all just people, no matter our station. Don't you agree, Mr. Ward? I do indeed. We are all people. Humans under the same sky. We should treat each other fairly. And in a way that we would want to be treated ourselves. No matter what they look like, where they came from, what they believe in. And yes, I will make fun of your religion. Don't get me wrong, I do not care for religion. But you can believe whatever you want, I don't care. But I do not believe in the institution that stands behind those religions, so I will make fun of those. your religious beliefs, I might still. But not you as a person who is religious. Okay? Okay. Glad we agree. But I won't risk him, his job, so discreet it is. Sorry. Okay, let's talk to you about this. Have you noticed anything about the drinking water here? The water always tastes different when you go somewhere new, doesn't it? I thought it would be nicer here, but it's almost bitter. So we're just hinting that something was added to the water. Okay. Tell her, seriously. As I said before, drugging somebody without telling them is abusive behavior. Even though I can understand the reasoning behind it, it is still not even borderline. I was about to say borderline abusive. No, it is abusive. Straight up. Yeah, well, we know the connection there. Although, of a different estate, yeah, in that case. I just wanted to apologize, Miss Loud, for walking in on you and Mr. O'Mara. It wasn't my intention. Oh no, it was a stupid idea, really. In all my haste to find a suitor, I should have known better. If you'll forgive me for saying so, miss, but you seem a very talented young woman. One with her whole life ahead of her. Why the rush? I have to, Mr. Ward. If I don't, then Mr... it doesn't matter. What matters is, I must. Okay, so she was about to drop.
I'll let you...
Take care, Mr.
That Miss Dean is blackmailing them. Do I have anything else left for you? Guess not. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mysteries still to solve. Technically 8, since those two are pretty much connected. Okay. I guess it's time to skip ahead into the next hour again. Is there anybody here? No. Mr. Coventry. Do I have anything left? It's not even telling me what I have to look at. Okay. If I go into the basement from here, I'll pretty much run straight into them. It sucks. But I can at least unlock it, I guess. Oh, it is here. Ah! I'm thinking of the wrong staircase, that's why I was confused. Stop doing that. I have to go to the direction of the steeples, that's where it was. Oops.
You're not supposed to be here. Back the way you came, alright?
Of course. I think I got lost, is all.
No harm, just be on your way.
Maybe I should wait until the coast is clear or try another route. But hey, I didn't get thrown out completely. Okay, so this is the east tower entrance then? But that really makes sense. Can they see me? I hear the stuff down this way, I should avoid them. Okay. Still salty that I can't interact with choice here, and I feel like I'm losing time because I can't really do anything else until I finally can corroborate his stupid story. Statue of the Virgin Mary with a devotional candle lit beside it. Surprisingly, the iconography in the basement is strongly Catholic, unlike the rest of the manor, which is Protestant. I've never been sure what tension this causes in a place like this, but if this statue is somewhat in the open, along with the Catholic being allowed, then the Marquess must not be too sore on the subject. Manager's quarters. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's in there. It looks like I need a different, probably more specific key. Wine cellar. Bannon and Coon. It looks to be mostly white wine. This should be red wine. Judging from the bottle color. I don't like these. It looks like it should be too easy to knock a candle from them. But you have stone flooring. Nothing would happen. Unless you were to, you know, uncork all these barrels full of wine and then set everything aflame. That would not be the best thing to do. Full of wine, I'm sure. Or perhaps it's beer. Well, if this is the wine cellar, then it should hold me wine, no? Half empty by the sound of it. Okay, how can you make that out? A tapped barrel, okay. I read I tapped the barrel. a logbook of inventory and which casks have been opened and when. There's another one. Why can you... Okay. Full of wine, I'm sure. Perhaps it's beer. Anything else? No. It looks like a guide to the vintage captive here. Combination lock. Okay. I'm curious as to what this holds, but I can't see any labels. There's room for more wine in this place than the hotel could ever possibly need. True that, but well, you have an alcoholic working in your midst. Yeah, good question. I don't know. Yeah. Servants' hall. I think this must have been a brighter color in its younger years. Okay, nobody came in here. Ooh. Upright piano. Old piano. The lid seems to be rusted shut with the state it's in. I doubt this piano would be able to carry a tune. Why can I use that? They're saying this Bridget cross. One of the staff putting these up around the manor. Little of interest, that's fine. Stuff rota. A list of stuff rota for the next few days. I've recorded their movement in my timetable in case it proves useful. Devotional. Cup of tea. Notes from Mrs. Joyce on what's in the pantry and what needs to be used up by the end of the month. Come on. A shopping list. A calendar from a local business. Apostle view. Apostle wine? Clean up your dishes. No? There's... I was about to say there's 7 observations. Why can I not do anything with it? Strange note. I wonder what it means. I'll make a record of it. It seems not everyone is pulling their weight down here. Who would have thunk it? A note stating that all staff will be needed on site for the duration of the ball. An advertisement for a local dance happening next week. A list of local tradesmen's addresses in case of repairs. That seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on and not push my luck by being in here any longer. True that. Okay, leave. I need to go to that dinner now, so I should hurry. And we can always come back after all. I was kind of expecting somebody to just stand in front of the door and be like, "What are you doing in there?" They're still down there. Okay. Omara. How is he? Oh no, cell 4 is open. Right. I remember. Okay. Mr. Varley.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
Yes, I was invited
am.
after all.
In fact, the Marquess has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Thank you, I guess.
Ah, Mr. Ward. Good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the Manor.
Of course.
You will join me for lunch then?
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
Ugh.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
Something like that. You know what? An eye for an eye or something.
I lost my, brother, Eamon. We were firemen.
They were?
Were?
I stopped after a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds?
Yeah, I've met quite a few actually.
But not her.
Are you sad?
After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her.
The poor child.
Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the Séance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
I guess so.
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then. It is at 8 p.m. sharp this evening. You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
Of course. I can't get into the storeroom, but I could technically get into whatever room is there, probably. Next to the servant hall. Servants hall. Okay. Let's try that. Wrong side. Since I have nothing else to do. Seeing how I have to wait another hour for me to be able to talk to Mrs. Joyce. So she can tell me. No. Yes. Mr. Varley was busy talking to me. In fact. Women's dormitory. Looks like a different key, okay. Sad. Okay, now the question is... That is probably the entrance through the manor, right? No, that would be here. That is the one from the stables? I never went in here. That one. Maybe I could make my way over here. Even though they're still standing there. That is dangerous though. That is quite dangerous, but... got nothing else to do. After all. Stables. He has to think I'm crazy. Watching me run around like a headless chicken. Are you? Let's see, maybe we can find a key in here. An apron that's needed mending a few times. A listing of all guest activities planned for this evening. Huh? Yeah. It's the same as last time. Stove. It'd be drying the towels, only someone forgot to light it. There's a stink of damp in the air. Wreck of chemicals, wreck of various liquids, mostly different cleaning agents. Here. It's a letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you will enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. I see how unfortunate. Uncomfortable I make you, but I am a practitioner and I'm also Catholic. That means when I am hated, I must answer with love. That is what it means to be godly. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. It is signed by Miss Carmela Mantovani. The paper looks like it was crumbled and shakily smoothed out. If there were tea leaves, they are gone. Food orders for several of the guests. Sink. Why would I look in this? The laundry must be no small feat with all these guests. True that. Towels, more towels. A new laundry. crypt. Murphy. The crypt for a small child, the name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. Some dress clothes, nothing important. Okay, going through that door would be absolutely stupid. Sadly. Okay, let's save real quick. None of the men should be in here, right? Okay. Nothing. Letters addressed to Mr. Hunter. One seems to come from a brother in the Horseman's Word and warns Mr. Hunter that she is visiting soon. Letters. Number of letters from Miss MacLeod and to Mr. Hunter. They're not formal in nature, in fact they're quite familiar and affectionate. They had a close bond before this event. Scrap of paper. There's a series of 6 symbols on it, but some have been scratched out in frustration. I can see the spiral symbol here. Mr. Hunter must be experiencing the dreams as well. A note from Miss MacLeod to Mr. Hunter that indicates she believes Miss Dean is attacking psychically. You'll do something about this? I don't know what, but you will, won't you, Derek? Something to stop her attack on me, to stop whatever she's done to blind me. I would have thought it would be a relief to lose the sight, but now that I cannot see anything, I'm more petrified than ever. If something's to go wrong, I won't know until it's too late. Please, Derek, you have to stop her by any means. What if Mr. Hunter acted on this information? Given their relationship, he may have. Carmilla by Sheridan LeFando. Changes of clothes from Mr. Hunter. Bottle of good quality brandy. I just took that. A book of incantations from the Horseman's Word. A page on binding charms is held open by some twigs. Charm is made and inserted into the recipient's chimney. Is this something he has done? Okay, so he was the one that put that charm in the chimney. A pair of coats. One smells of sugar and oats, the other smells of something foul like burned weed. Nothing. Spare porter's uniform. Travelogues and other guides to Europe. Okay. Everett size black work shoes. A map of Europe with some locations marked on it. Between this and the book, it seems Mr. Doyle is quite eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. Pencils and other art materials. Bible. No, wait, this is no ordinary Bible. It's a Gnostic Bible, whatever that means. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome, I need to look elsewhere for an overview of his faith. Ah, the rest of the symbols. A burnt piece of paper must have fallen from the stove. The writing says, "Why can't I remember? I have to protect that poor lass. My baby." Then what? I don't have a baby. There's a line of symbols, but some of them are lost to the charring. What a strange box. I recognize the symbols on top from somewhere, but what do those other symbols mean? I wonder how I can get it open. Oh. I don't remember seeing those symbols anywhere though. 1 second, what? Evelyn Dean? What's this? A handkerchief with Evelyn Dean's initials on it. Why does Mr. Dodd have this under his pillow? What's this? He's been making maps of the ground. Okay, so now let's look at yeah, those are definitely not the symbols I'm looking for. Ah, yeah. Circle, multiple circles, the evil woman and circle, okay. Pile of letters to Mr. Doyle. The more recent ones have gone unopened. They are from Father Synod and seem to be urging Doyle to find his work here as quickly as possible. To finish. I have found the sigil to free the Aeon. Hurry and find me where it rests, so I may free us all from the Black Iron prison. The question is, why do I need these symbols? Anything I haven't interacted with yet? But technically it tells me I can still open these nightstands with this. In this case I already looked at this. And I'm quite sure there was nothing in here. Is it because I didn't close them? The game is a bit annoyed with me. Probably. Did I look into this? Yes, I did. Sure, also nothing. I thought Mr. Doyle said he had the key in the dorm room. I suspect this was placed here by the maid. It's a list of jobs to be done around the estate, nothing noteworthy. Large pair of recently cleaned men's working boots. Alright, everything I can do down here for now is done. can't go into the women's dormitory. For now, I can't go into the... what was it? Managers. And then there's this one room I don't know. What? 2 rooms. I don't know where they go to just yet. I need them to leave first, but let me leave first before something else happens. A tray of untouched food is cold, so it's been here for a while. Looks like I need a different, probably more specific key. Can't I just learn how to lockpick? Sounds like a way more reasonable thing to do than, you know. Down. Where is he? That. 1 too far again. Then steal key after key. Their counter's goal is to bind. Miss Dean to... I know. Maybe? To protect? No. It's 2? Miss McLeod. That has to be Miss Dean. Protected from Miss Dean, but... I know from how... Okay. Bind Miss Dean to protect Miss from harm. There we go. That should be it.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Dean just before she went missing. I should find and confront him about this.
Indeed, you should. Okay, I have 5 more minutes. You absolutely did not see me go out and
Mr.
into
Ward.
the basement, right?
What?
You recognize? Of course I do. I took it maybe a week ago. Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Yeah, I would if I knew where she was. No?
I think it's safe to say your methods worked.
Well, yes, but also no. We succeeded. Not through my methods, but through Fia's and mine.
Maybe purely new is not the way to go. Find a big crowd.
There is a lesson there for me. I was too focused on the future. But when we forget the past, we don't learn from it. And we repeat the mistakes of it.
That one hurts. That last sentence hurt.
And we only got there because you stepped in.
Yeah, well, sometimes you need a mediator.
I'm grateful, of course, but also deeply ashamed.
Oh, you shouldn't be. Come on. Especially when it comes to familial connections. You tend to have more... or let's say you tend to get more agitated because it's somebody you already know, because you know them so well. It is easier to get heated because of history you might share. So needing a mediator is not a bad thing. sometimes it might actually be better. And sometimes, you know, cutting ties can be the best thing you can do for your own mental well-being.
That I might have let my duty to the land and its people down because of ego. So in all, I'm proud of what we achieved here. I'm proud of what it's taught me. And, if you will do me the honor, I am proud to call you a friend.
We barely know each other, but sure, we're acquaintances.
The honor, Doctor, is all mine.
Okay, friend, I'll talk to you tomorrow, though.
Be well.
I am so tired, I can barely concentrate on anything right now. And hey, I can finally talk to Miss Choice as soon as that hour is over, if I remember correctly. Right? Choice, yes. And he's still in the graveyard. That's fine. As long as he's there, I can go there. As soon as I got the corroboration of Mr. Barney's or Varley's whatever on that Tuesday. Ah. Alright. How much time until the grand seance? So it's at 9 PM again. We have still 7 more mysteries to go. And 3 acts to finish. Plus those 7 when we uncover those as well. Motivation for the seance. Okay, interesting. Father's Synod, what do I need for you? Connection between Father's Synod and Mr. Doyle. Okay. But yeah, I did save, right? Right? Just to be sure. Yeah, I did. Hello? Thank you. Oh my god. I'm suddenly so tired. I don't even know why. But hey. Oh, sorry. I have a whole weekend before me to recover, I guess. And we can finish this game on probably Tuesday, all things considered. Maybe Wednesday. Depending on how long it takes me and how many hours I can skip ahead because I can't talk to anyone. That is so sad. Really, all things considered. But yeah, anyway, as always, thanks for sticking around. Is my thingy bugged? Apparently it's bugged. Why is this not showing up? Why are you not showing up? Weird. Oh well. Black screen it is, I guess. As always, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.